Hey guys, welcome back to another review. Today we have the old school Bowen Designs modern Thor museum piece. Like a lot of my 1/6 scale Bowen Design statues, I do have them on display because they are so compact that I don't have a need to put them away like the quarter scale. So we won't have a semi unboxing, but what we'll do is we'll do a reverse disassembling and then we'll reassemble for you. Okay, so stay tuned. Alright, so we have the box that comes with the statue. This is sculpted by the main man himself, Andy Bowen. It's very small box, and which is what I like about the 1/6 scale. As you can see, color box, I love them. Okay, so let's get the statue on. Okay, so the assembling part is pretty simple. The statue comes with just the body, and there's a peg here. It's a square peg. Okay, and then you have the base. That's about it. And let me show you the base real quick. There's nothing to write home about. It's just a regular base, rock base. It's designed a little bit with, I guess, some inscription. Okay, some Norse inscription, I guess. And then this is what the statue looks like. When you install it, of course, you want to be careful because I don't think the peg runs all the way up the body like what XM does. Okay, so being a square peg, you have to match it in exactly. And voila, that's about it. And let's do a 360 real quick, and then we'll get closer to the details. Okay, so you can see. I love the way the cape is done. It's really nice. And of course there's nothing to show you back here. That thing's just covering everything. Okay, so as you can see, it's a very nice compact design. It's got enough details for a 1/6 scale. So I really appreciate it. With all of the recent XM statues, and I love the details, but dang, it's so hard to display them. They're easy to display. Okay, so let's have a closer look, and then we go to the scorecard. Okay, let's have a closer look at this puppy. We'll zoom in on the face. It's not bad, right? It's not going to be as detailed. Oops, sorry about that. It's not going to be as detailed as, say, a 1/4 scale. It's understandable because most of these 1/6 scale, you're going to be lacking a lot of details. But it's, as you can see, it's good enough. You know, it's not like it's a 1/16 or something where you don't have the details. So let's zoom back out. Now let me give you a closer look at the base. Let's get some form of a goat insignia, I guess, and then some Nordic, I guess, writing. And on the side you have this. Oh, look at that T for Thor. That's pretty clever. Oh, as you can see, and then yeah, nothing special here. It's just a base. And Randy's RB signature should be around here somewhere. I can't seem to find it, but anyway, he likes to put that on the all of his sculpt. It's probably under the foot or something. Okay, so moving from the bottom up, as you can see, the details is nice for a 1/6 scale. The only thing missing is on his hammer. It doesn't have the insignia like something like those who his word he shall wield the power of Thor. So I guess they could have laser sketched that in or something, but it's okay. It's 1/6 scale, so we'll let it pass. And of course you get the mixed media leather strap. Okay, so it's nice touch. Okay, so I guess this is some form of mixed media. That's the only thing. And then this is the modern or the current uniform as we're doing this video. I haven't read Thor in a couple years, so the outfit might have changed. Okay, so I like the look of it. And then this is some form of armor. I don't think it's chainmail, but some form of flexible armor, as you can see, and then the cape is nicely done. So I guess you never display it this way. Okay, and then I guess knee-high boots. Yep, okay, so let's go to the scorecard. Our first category is sculpting. I really like this, as you can see. It's nicely done. It's a museum piece, so you're gonna get a lot less space required for this. Like this thing, you can put like probably 10 of these on your desk, okay, and it wouldn't take up much space. And that's what I love about these 1/6 scale. I mean, I've been falling in love with the quarter scale due to, you know, XM's details and everything. But man, going back to the 6 scale sometimes, it's just less space. But anyway, sculpting wise, I like this piece. It's done very well. Now, I do have a classic version of this. This is actually a reverse of the classic version, okay? The classic version looks exactly like this, except he's facing the other way. And he's holding a hammer on his right hand instead of the left. So I don't know how they were able to do that, but it's a actual reverse sculpt of this. Of course, you know, with the change in, you know, some of the, of course, the whole uniform or outfit, basically. But the cape is reversed, everything's reversed, okay? So I don't know how they did that, but it's nice. And of course, you know, the cape is not really sculpted on, as you can see. This is the, I guess you can call it modern day sculpting. So the cape is actually attached from the factory. It's probably got a rod or something, most likely on this side, that attaches in, okay? The first Thor, where he's pointing his hammer up, that one, the cape is actually sculpted in, so that was like maybe 20, 25 years ago. So you can see techniques getting better, okay? So, what was that? Oh, the sculpt. This thing is nice. The only thing I have a problem with this is, I know this is comic book based, so when the comic book is drawn, you know, you see a lot of muscles, even when they have the outfit on. So realistically, there should not be as much definition wise, because he's got a shirt on or some form of mail. I don't think it's chainmail, but for comic book, I guess, purposes, then it's okay. You know, it could have been less muscular, but then this is the comic book realm we're talking about. And you know, the outfit, like the legs are done nice. You know, you don't see a lot of leg definition because he's got, I guess, pants or whatever it's on there, and then the boots. So you don't get a big old calf muscle. So these are done well. And he's got, like, you know, the leg wrapping. But so sculpting wise, I would give this a it's really done well. 9.5 out of 10. I like it. The only thing that I think it could be done better is less muscle definition, because he does have an outfit on. But then we're talking about the realm of you know, comic books. So even, you know, with Superman, when he has his I guess, shirt on, muscles going through like he doesn't have skin or something. So I guess we could have to suspend our disbelief. Okay, so 9.5 out of 10. Our next category is fit and finish. This includes, you know, the paint app, and if there's any mixed media like clothing, how well it fits. This thing I did not have any flaw with mine. The paint came through just right. Now, you know, obviously, there's always going to be some form of paintbrush here and there, and this is being a 1/6 scale. You're not going to have a perfect line everywhere. But for our intent purposes, it's done well enough. You know, I don't have any issue with this. So I would have to give this a 9.5 out of 10, because I'm seeing the face here. Again, you know, it's 1/6 scale, so I don't think they can put the brush too well to it, you know. But other than that, I'm good. Okay, so could be better. You know, you get something that could just be the sculpting. You know, the factory when they take it out of the mold. So nothing you can do there. Okay, so our next category will be art direction. This is a museum piece. Thor is looking super heroic. So a lot of people prefer this over any action pieces. I like both. The museum look does Thor, and you know these majestic characters like Thor, Superman. They can stand around looking powerful, so it works. Um, so art direction wise, I can't complain. If you don't like the museum look, then there's nothing they can do. And that's the action Thor that I did. So if you like action, then you obviously would get that one. Okay, art direction wise, I like this. I would give this a 9 out of 10 because it is done on purpose, to stand for the character. And display wise, it's very easy. The thing is very compact. Okay, and then our next category is source material. That includes, if the character looks like the source material that which it came out of. So when you look at this, you know it's Thor. Okay, it's the modern version. So there's no disputing it. And with Bowen design, as always, they try to do it as accurately as possible to the source material. So when you see this, it is Thor. There's no disputing it. There's no interpreting, the outfit or anything. Okay, so I would have to give this a 10 out of 10 for source material. Okay, and it helps with the hammer. So And then our last category is accessories. This just plain stinks. Because accessories includes any switch out or the base, and there are no switch outs, and the base just isn't much except a rock that he's standing on. So this would be like a 5 out of 10. There isn't much. I mean, they try to make the base, with the like he's standing on some form of, I don't know, like a table, some form of thing. I don't know what it is. But at least it's not a round black base like PCS. So I'll give him that. And it's apt for, I guess, the character with the writing and everything. So, but there's no switch out though. But I don't know what you can do. You can't switch out the head unless you go helmetless. But again, this is back in the days, and they don't do switch out much. Okay. So yeah, 5 out of 10. Not really great. Okay, so fine. We're gonna go with the overall score. It is not an average. If you look at this, it is a nicely done statue. Okay, it's 1/6 scale. So I think going forward, people are gonna go back to the 1/6 scale, due mostly to cost and more importantly space. Okay, so I would have to give this a 9 out of 10. I really like the statue, and it is worth it. It takes very little space because it's more vertical, and it's around maybe 14 inches. So it's really nice. Okay, the overall statue works for me. Although I would love an action modern one with the spinning hammer. They should have done one of those. But anyway, okay. So as you can see, overall it's a very nice statue. So I would highly recommend this. This guy is, for some reason, it's very cheap and affordable. You can get this for like 200 bucks on the Bay. So I would recommend getting it just because it's nice if you like the museum pose. Okay, so thanks for watching, and then we'll go through some more 1/6 scale going forward, and then we'll go back to the quarter scale. Okay, while waiting for the next XM grades to come through. All right, thanks.